Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Southport in League 1 on the cusp of automatic promotion to the Championship. At the first time of asking, we have 4 more matches to play, and one of them in today's episode, the second match of today's episode, is the big one against our closest rivals Luton Town. I have also found out something that is bloody amazing. Luton and Walsall are the 2 teams that realistically can catch us. I think Oxford technically can, but it involves a big old point swing. So yeah, it's Luton and Walsall, and they're both playing the champions Derby County, who have lost just 3 games all season. So we did get this little bit of news come through in between episodes, and yes, there you can see Southport play Wigan, Luton, Rochdale and Accrington, Luton being the biggest challenge there. Luton Town play Oxford, Southport, table-topping Derby County and Shrewsbury. Walsall play Doncaster, Derby, Southend and Lincoln. So we have to hope that Derby do us a favour and just keep on winning games, because if they do that, it is definitely in our hands. In between episodes, we haven't actually played any more games at the end of the last episode. You might have missed it. We did draw 0-0 with Mansfield. It wasn't the best of performances. It means we kind of need to get back to winning ways, although we haven't lost in the league since playing Derby 2 days before Christmas. We're on the 12th of April. So our first challenge of the episode then is Wigan, who find themselves in 10th place. They're technically, I guess, chasing for a playoff spot, but they are 8 points behind Preston with just 4 games to play. So there is, 12 points up for grabs. They need to hope a lot of things go their way. The other matches we need to keep an eye on. Doncaster are playing Walsall. Luton Town, who are they playing? They are playing Oxford. So that is actually a very difficult match. We could potentially not actually confirm it, but we could get very, very close before we even play Luton. The starting lineup then for the Wigan game, it is going to be Terrazaz in goal. Godwin Asia keeps his place as the right back despite the fact that he will be leaving in the summer. We are going to make use of Godwin Asia until he finally does leave the club. Paul Leal and Morgan Feeney will be the central midfielders. Defenders, the central defenders. Ezio Spadera will be the left back. Perez will be the deep line playmaker. Reyes and Smallbone in the middle of the pitch. Mercado, Unlundulu and Downey will be our front 3. I feel like I ballsed up that starting 11, but you can see what it is there if I did balls it up. Not quite sure how good Wigan are. Obviously, Wigan are one of those teams that in real life have kind of slipped down the table a little bit. I say table, the tables, the leagues. Godwin Asia's injured. Is that the last time Godwin Asia's ever going to play for us? He's got an arm injury. Well, Morten Jessen is going to come on as a right back. Our subs bench is a bit of a mess at the moment for some reason. Not quite sure why. Anyway, what I was trying to say, I'm not sure if Wigan are good. Being 10th in League 1, I'd suggest that they're probably not great. We're 25 minutes in, we've had just 3 shots, not a single highlight, and an injury to Godwin Asia. Not the most exciting game of football. Literally nothing is happening. This is not good. This is definitely not good. Luton have taken the lead against Oxford, which means they have moved ahead of us on goal difference. What is going on? Not a single highlight in that first half at all. 3 bookings for Wigan, an injury for Asia. We've had 7 shots but only 1 on target. Luton are beating Oxford 1-0. Walsall are drawing 0-0 with Doncaster. Something needs to change in the second half as a loud vehicle drives past my house. You're getting an angry team talk. You're getting an angry team talk. Look at this. Unlundulu on a 6.3. Downey on a 6.4. Do we actually do a change now? Do we do Unlundulu off? Shaft Brewer is coming on. This is going to be the first time that you're going to see him in an episode. He did alright in his debut. He did score a goal, came off the bench, but he hasn't actually played since. Well, we're an hour in. Luton have taken a second goal. Downey has it to Jessen. Jessen to Perez. This is actually the first highlight of the match. It's taken 61 minutes. Shaft Brewer is tiny. Spadera has the ball into the area. Plays it back to Smallbone. It's taken a deflection of Cracknell. Found its way into the back of the net. Billy Cracknell scores an own goal. We're 1-0 up against Wigan. This is good. Just don't concede. Get the 3 points. That is all we need to do. We need to get the 3 points. Shaft Brewer is 5'9". He looks tiny. He looks absolutely tiny. Spadera is 6'1". I mean, there is a bit of a height difference there, but not as big as it looked. Just realised, because of that Godwin Asia injury, we've only got 1 sub left. Reyes with a free kick towards the back. It is Morgan Feeney, but his headed effort is over the bar. 20 minutes left to play. It's been all Southport, but then again, we've only had 2 highlights. Walsall have taken the lead against Doncaster as well. Okay, was about to do a sub. Spadera to Downey. Downey plays it across. Perez. Reyes goes for a long-range effort. Drills it just past the post. Final 10 minutes. Downey will be leaving the field. Bartosz Cybulski will be coming on. We've had 2 shots on target out of 15. 2 shots out of 15. What is happening? Luton have lost the lead. They haven't. Oxford have pulled one back. We are going to remain in second place with 3 games left to play. We got very lucky there against Wigan. An awful performance, if I'm perfectly honest, but an own goal from Billy Cracknell gives us 3 points. You're getting an angry, you're coming in for training. You're coming in for training. Morten Jessen looked demotivated, but that's because he wants to play for Crystal Palace. So league table-wise then, we are still in second place, 5 points clear of 4th place Walsall, 2 points clear of 3rd place Luton Town, who are our next opponents. Luton won their game 2-1. Walsall, there they were, they beat Doncaster 1-0. So yeah, everyone basically just picking up 3 more points. And that is the last we've seen of Godwin Asia. Yep, he's torn his wrist ligaments, and he's out for 8 weeks. His wrist ligaments? He's a right back. I reckon he could possibly play. Just to give you a Loic Bal update, he's now scored 5 goals for Eastleigh in 35 appearances. He's looking better, he's not looking great. This match is huge. This match is absolutely gigantic. A victory for us will put us on to 88 points with just 6 points up for grabs, and it means that, what is that? That means that they can still technically catch us, Luton that is, they can still technically catch us, but they have to win both of their games and hope that we don't win any more of our games. We've played them once so far this season, it was a draw. So, a draw I would take. I mean, I wouldn't be particularly happy with a draw, but I will take a draw. If that's all we can get, we'll take a draw. We want to get ourselves a victory here. Walsall are still kind of in this fight, aren't they? But they are playing Derby County, who are now on 106 points. We have to assume that Derby are going to beat Walsall, and then ideally beat Luton in the next episode. The starting lineup then will be Terrazas in goal. It's going to be a back 4 of Luke O'Nine as the right back, Ezio Spadera as the left, Paul Leao and Morgan Feeney in the middle. Perez, Reyes and Valadres will be the central midfield triangle, with Mercado, Downey and Lelico as the attackers for this match. We have a number of injuries. Obviously, Godwin Asia we know of. Cybulski is currently out injured. So is Dan Unlandulu. He is out injured as well. Luke O'Nine isn't particularly fit. He can only play for 75 minutes. But we do have Langton, Clark and Jessen, who can all play as a right back on the bench. And realistically, probably what I'm going to do is just play Luke O'Nine for 90 minutes. We have only lost 6 games all season. 6 games is a tiny number. Derby have lost 3, we've lost 6. The problem is we've drawn a fair amount of games. And a lot of the games that we've drawn because we can't score goals. We do have an early highlight, which is a bit of a concern, especially as Luton have the ball. When a man with a complicated name has the ball to another man with a complicated name, Terrazas holds on to the effort. It's a free kick anyway. Elanga has gone off injured and George Moncur has come on for Luton, so that is an early change that they've been forced into. So far, it's looking like it's all going Luton's way. That's not ideal. They've also got the ball again. Mapanzu with it outside the area. He runs into the area and Luke O'Nine, you bloody clown. You absolute clown, Luke. Come on, Terrazas. Come on, Terrazas. You are the best goalkeeper in the league by a country mile. Sheaf steps up. Terrazas goes the right way but doesn't dive far enough. We're 1-0 down against Luton. It's not what we wanted. It's certainly not what we wanted. We are doing real bad. We've had a shot, but it wasn't even on target. Andrew Downey's made a lot of mistakes. We've got ourselves a corner. Lelico has gone over to take it. The striker, with his left foot towards the back, a header clear. It's going to be collected by Mercado, the best Uruguayan to ever grace a football field in Merseyside. Luke O'Nine in the area, almost makes amends. Andrew Downey puts the ball into the back of the net, and somehow he was offside. How was Downey offside? How was Downey offside here? He was miles offside, that's fair enough. Downey's on a 6.4. Lelico's on a 6.5. Downey's dropped down to a 6.3. We are not going to do well. We are not doing well. And I think potentially Derby are losing as well to Walsall. Luton have the ball. Moncur has it. Yeah, Derby are 2-0 down against Walsall. That is awful. Moncur crosses the ball in. Back post. It's in. We're 2-0 down. We're 2-0 down. And we have literally nothing. We've got no firepower at all at the moment. It's not even half time, but we're changing it. We are changing it up. I'm not even sure how this is going to work. We're going to go for that. Perez, I feel bad bringing you off, but we're going to have to do it. Morten Jessen is going to come on. We have done nothing. We've done absolutely nothing. This is potentially the worst possible outcome here. A 2-0 defeat against Luton. Derby also losing against Walsall means both the two teams that are chasing us get 3 points on us. And it means we have to go to the final 2 games and hope that Luton slip up. They are playing Derby, but Derby apparently are awful, and hope that we can win both of our games. You're getting an angry one. You're getting an angry one. We're doing so badly. We've tried to change the formation with hopefully this is going to make a difference, but everyone going forward's playing awful. The defence are playing awful. There's an early chance potentially for Luton. They have the ball outside the area. It's Okenbiri possibly with it. Plays it back. Lavernia has it. Loses out to Lelico. Now, come on, counter-attack. Make it 2-1. Make it 2-1. Get us back in the game. You've scuffed your shot, you bloody clown. Minutes later, another chance potentially going for Luton, which means we need to hope for a counter-attack. Yarni crosses the ball in, a header from Leal clear. 09 gets it clear, not far enough though. And Lavinia forward to Moncur on that left-hand side. Crosses in low, it's a wonderful tackle. I hope that was a wonderful tackle, it was. 60 minutes, Downey's picked up a yellow card. He will be getting subbed in a second unless he does something magical here. Someone's fallen over. Don't know who that was. Spadera plays it into Downey. Onto the ground, into the back of the net. It's 2-1. Downey celebrating like we're winning. We're still not winning. This is not a good result. Lelico is coming off. Smallbone is going to come on, and we're going to do that. I don't know whether that's the best thing we can do, but Downey's going to have to move up to be a striker. Veladres is also having a shocker. I don't really... Do we do Garcia? We do Garcia. That's all of our changes. We're going to have to go for it. I'm going to move to positive. I'm going to give him a demand more. There is a free kick for Luton Town. Schieffer's at the back post. Terrazaz makes a save. Terrazaz has picked up a yellow card. Derby County are pulled one back as well against Walsall. Hopefully they can get themselves a second. Moncur with a free kick for Luton. It's a header clear. Now break. Come on, Mercado. Leonardo Mercado breaking. He's only got 2 players in front of him. Across to Downey. Mercado keep running. Ball's on the ground. Mercado into the area. Mercado's forced a wonderful save out of Kelleher. We won ourselves a corner. 10 or 20 minutes, to play. The corner's going to come in from Reyes. Towards the back post. It's Morgan Feeney. His headed effort is over the bar. It is still 2-1 to Luton. And I think Walsall are still winning their game. This is tense. This is real tense. Show some passion. We've got 10 minutes. Luke 09's picked up a yellow card. I'm just surprised that Terrazaz has picked up a yellow card. Reyes with a free kick. 4 minutes to play. Feeney's there. The ball is cleared. Now a counter for Luton Town. It's on, and it's not looking good. We do have 3 defenders back. He's got past 1 tackle. Garcia tries to make another one. They've still got the ball, though. They've gone for an effort from outside the area. It is over the bar. The counter-attack for Luton doesn't result in a goal, but it doesn't really matter if they can keep hold of this lead. 30 seconds. There is 30 seconds left to play. Sheaf has it for Luton. Someone nicked the ball away. Dougal to this man. Long man name has it. He's going to go backwards. Yarni now. 20 seconds in the area. Plays it across. Moncur heads back. Aaron Morley makes it 3-1. We've lost to Luton. We've lost to Luton. This is bad. This is real bad. We're going into the playoffs. We are going to end up in the playoffs, aren't we? I don't want to be in the playoffs. We've lost 3-1 against Luton. We have to hope that Derby rescued a point against Walsall as well. Otherwise, this is just a bad week of football. You're getting another angry team talk. They all agreed. They all know they're playing badly. Walsall beat Derby as well. Walsall beat Derby as well. How have they managed to do that? So, we've dropped down to 3rd place. We are still just 1 point behind Luton, but their goal difference is a lot better than ours. Luton are playing Derby next. We need to hope that we can kind of just squeak out some results from our final 2 fixtures. And they are winnable. They're definitely winnable games. Rochdale, 22nd in the table. That's a draw if I've ever seen one. And Accrington, 20th. We should win both of them games. They both have things to play for. They are both battling for survival in the league. That's just awful. That is not what we need, is it? That is definitely not what we need. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Southport. We have not guaranteed ourselves promotion. We need to go through the final 2 games then, Rochdale and Accrington, in the next episode. If you did enjoy this one, please hit that like button. If you want to see more and you are new here, hit the subscribe button as well. We'll be back next time for the final 2 games. I don't want to be in the playoffs. I really just don't want to go through the playoffs.